What's going on, YouTube? This is Ricky J. Welcome to another episode. And this Rumble, man, has to deal with guys that used to freak me out back in the day, man. So these are wrestlers that used to freak me out. So, holy smokes, I want you guys to type in the chat, man, or type in the comment section below. Wrestlers that used to freak you out, wrestlers that used to scare you. I cannot wait to hear who used to give you the old goosebumps back in the day or currently, all right? These guys that you're going to see in here, some of you are going to be like scratching your head. You're like, what? How are these wrestlers freaking you out over the years? Or how did they freak you out over the years? But I got explanations, brother. I got explanations for every single one of them. As always, the winner of this Rumble is going to punch their ticket to the Season 8 Champions Rumble. I am not controlling anybody. And rolling it at 1. It's Isaac Yankem. Isaac Yankem. And I have a funny story. So, back in the day, like, we used to move quite a lot, man. I won't get into the fine details, but we moved from house to house, and then we moved really far, and then I had to get a new dentist. So, I go to my first appointment with my new dentist, and he looked very similar to Isaac Yankem. And then I went back home, and my parents worked a lot, man. So I walked back home, and my mom's like, Ricky, how was the dentist? I'm like, I don't like it. Find me a new dentist. And she's like, why? I heard everything went well. I'm like, I know, but the dentist looks like the wrestler Isaac Yankem. And I'm scared that one day he's going to pull all my teeth out. And she goes, you're being silly. But anyway, over the years, I stayed with that dentist for like 15 years, and he was amazing. But he had the same curly hair. But what is going on here? Who's coming in at 2? Oh, that is the worm eating, the clock ticking, the boogeyman. And the boogeyman used to scare me, man, when he would come in. And when he existed inside the WWE, I was a full-grown man, brother. And how sad is that I was still terrified of this guy? You want to know why? Because my older brother used to scar me so much with all of these pranks that he used to do growing up. And I remember there was an old prank that if you didn't go to bed before midnight, the boogeyman would come out of your closet and haunt you in your dreams or in your room. So I was terrified of the boogeyman all throughout my childhood, thanks to my silly older brother, man. Holy smokes. Don't you find, though, like, older siblings, they always put that crazy mental beatdown on the younger ones, man. Are you a younger sibling? Can't wait to hear your thoughts or hear your stories in the comments. Let me know. What have your siblings done to you that have kind of scarred you? For me, it was the old boogeyman. And you know what? It kind of worked because I always went to bed before midnight, brother. Here we go. Here we go. So this is so nostalgic. And if you know me, man, I'm a nostalgic kind of guy, brother. I love talking about my childhood. If you haven't noticed, I love talking about the past because I feel like my childhood was amazing. We didn't have much, but it's not about the money, brother. It's about the people that are surrounding you, brother. So here we go. Let's see. Erwin R. Shyster. And you're probably saying to yourself, how did the IRS get in there? He used to freak me out because my dad owned a side business, and he worked with the states in that side business. And I remember once I overheard him talking to my mom, and he's like, if I don't pay, the IRS is going to come after me. Then I remember going into my room, and I'm like, I told my brother, I'm like, if Dad doesn't pay, Erwin R. Shyster's coming to our house. And he's like, you idiot. IRS. That's not Erwin R. Shyster. Here comes Goldust. And how about this? Yankem is done. Yankem is done. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. So IRS stands for the Internal Revenue Service. And I thought, if my dad didn't pay, Erwin R. Shyster was going to come to our house. Yeah, don't pay your taxes. But anyway, back to the action. We got Goldust in here. Goldust, one of my favorite Intercontinental champions of all time. Come on, he was awesome. Even though he used to freak me out all the time. Here's Zeus. Zeus was in No Holds Barred. Didn't he face Hogan at SummerSlam? This guy was a tank, man. You wouldn't want to meet him outside of a bar. Well, if we were buddies, I would meet him, but in an alley, he is quite the opposing figure. But I heard he was a really nice guy, man. Rest in peace, that's for sure. But right now, you got Boogeyman IRS, Goldust and Zeus. Who's coming in now? Mankind. Mankind was always freaky to me just because you didn't know what he was thinking. You didn't know who he was, you know what I mean? His interviews were always very bizarre, and he was kind of an unpredictable wrestler inside the squared circle. So Mankind is in here, and Mankind could take a beating, brother. Mankind could take a pounding and keep on going. And let's see if his durability is going to help him here inside this Rumble. The stakes are high, brother. The stakes are high. Speaking of, oh, here comes Brother Love. Speaking of beef, I made a Wagyu burger for myself and my wife today on the barbecue. Holy cow, it was incredible. All that hype is real. As here we go, you got Brother Love. How did Brother Love get in here? He used to kind of like make me uneasy just because all of his interviews, everything would go sideways, man, you know? Remember, didn't Hogan get splashed by Earthquake? Marty Jannetty got... that was at the barbershop. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of Brother Love's interviews would always go south. You didn't know what was going to happen. You're always on the edge of your seat every time he would conduct an interview. And how about this? The Undertaker is the greatest athlete of all time, Ricky. The thing is, Paul Bearer, man, come on. That guy speaking with the high-pitched voice and being the manager of The Undertaker, how can you not be terrified of him? The question is, how did Paul Bearer make his way inside this ring, man? This is great. Managers in here. Oh no, it's saying my battery's low. Who's this? You can't tell. It's Hercules. Hercules. He was a physical specimen, wasn't he? He was a physical specimen. And the thing about Hercules, that when he would face off against, you know, the babyface, he would hurt guys, man. He would hurt guys. As one of the members of Power and Glory, him and Paul Roma. That's a good tag team, man. Maybe we'll see them in a future tag team Rumble. We shall soon see. But right now, right here, we're seeing these guys hanging in there. You know, I want to tell you, Brother Love has an overall rating of 37 out of 100. And that's a failing grade, brother. That is a failing grade, that's for sure. But Brother Love manages to land a sloppy DDT. Holy smokes. And now, getting sent to the corner, but he gets stopped in his tracks. I'm telling you, the greatest wrestler in this ring right now, well, I would say the strongest guy is Zeus. There goes Brother Love. I was telling you, man. Terrible stats equals terrible performances. And look at this. It looks like he hurt his knee. Very slow to get up, is Brother Love. And I think Paul Bearer, his stats, oh, there goes Goldust, is a 30 overall. So he's even worse than Brother Love. Don't tell me he's going to get flipped over. Look at Paul Bearer's face. Look at that face. Oh, he stays alive. What heart. What heart by Paul Bearer. And no heart by Brother Love. But anyway, back to this action. Nice little slam there. Choke slam by the Boogeyman. How crazy would that be if the Boogeyman can pull this off? But every time I pump the tires of somebody, they always get eliminated. You know, so I gotta be careful what I say. Be careful what I say. Focus on the plan here. Focus on the game as Mankind. You know, Mankind is probably gonna be in there for quite some time, but he's in a heap of trouble, brother. He's in a heap of trouble. Let's see who's coming in now. He stays in it. Paul Bearer stays in it. Here we go. Bad News Brown. This guy, man, always had that stank face. I remember he did an interview. This was on like WWF Superstars where he was getting his possums ready, you know, the big rats, for an upcoming bout against Jake the Snake Roberts. And this guy was just pure mean mugging, you know. He always looked so angry. And man, I did not like Bad News Brown. He gave me the shivers, brother. And he is in here ready to kick butt and take names. The Goon. This gimmick didn't last very long. Oh, there goes Bad News Brown. What a jump by the Boogeyman. But this guy, the Goon, he was supposed to be like, you know, like an enforcer in the NHL or in hockey. You know, the fighter, the guy that would protect the superstars, or the guy that would just fight anybody and give any given night. So he didn't last very long, but when he came in back in the day, I'm like, what is this? Who is this? He came in dressed up in the hockey attire. And yeah, that gimmick didn't last very long, but it's funny how some of the gimmicks that didn't last long are some of the gimmicks that we remember, you know? Like the Shockmaster, the Goon, just to name a few. Holy cow. Let's see what happens here. Let's see who is coming in now, man. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Now, growing up, man, Bobby the Brain Heenan, he was like the king of all heels, man. The manager of all the big-time heels. And he always had something planned. He always had some tricks up his sleeve. Now, he would cause a lot of heartbreak. I remember shedding a lot of tears as, you know, the babyface wrestlers would be on the losing end of matches. But when the Weasel would get in trouble, when the Weasel would be on the other end of something good from the babyface side, it was always so satisfying seeing him getting roughed up and all that stuff. There goes the Boogeyman. But Bobby the Brain Heenan, in my opinion, I'm saying, you know, bad things about him, but he was the greatest manager of all time, in my opinion. There goes Mankind, the best manager and one of the best color commentators of all time, if not the best. So he was great. There goes the IRS. Holy cow, Mankind and the IRS and the Goons doing some good things, man. It's the third period, and he is running wild, brother. He is running wild. This is great stuff. The Goon laying down the punches as things have really slowed down here, as these athletes inside this ring are now starting to showcase that the damage. Oh, nice job by Paul Bearer. They're trying to dig deep here as Zeus still in this ring. Zeus is still in it, man. Great job by Zeus. Here we go. Oh, here comes Earthquake. And there goes Paul Bearer and Hercules. Now with Earthquake, man, I've never seen a guy move for his size. And I'll never forget when he had that push-up competition. Dino Bravo and the Ultimate Warrior. And then the Ultimate Warrior, I think it was Dino Bravo, picked somebody out of the crowd. And it was actually Earthquake dressed up as a fan. And then Earthquake sat on top of the Ultimate Warrior as he was trying to do a push-up. And I remember shedding a tear when that happened. This is the big man's in here. He's Canadian too. I didn't know that. Here comes King Kong Bundy. Who didn't fear King Kong Bundy if you're an 80s kid? 70s kid, 80s kid. Oh my gosh. 60s kid. King Kong Bundy put the fear in you when you would watch him in the ring. Especially when he faced Hulk Hogan back in the day. Man, I was always scared that Hogan would lose, you know. The Hulkster would always take a massive beatdown in every single one of his matches, and then he would mount this, like, you know, movie-like comeback every single time. Here comes Doink the Clown. Now, growing up, man, I had a thing with clowns, man. I don't know why I was just so terrified of clowns. I'm cool with clowns now. Actually, I'm very cool with clowns now, but, you know, seeing Stephen King's It, seeing clowns at people's parties. I remember I'll go to my buddy's party, and all of a sudden a clown would show up blowing up balloons, and it would stare at me. There goes Doink the Clown. The party's over. But I remember once I was kind of blindsided by a clown, and he looked at me and he's like, "Hey, young fella, do you want a balloon?" And then I'm like, "Get away from me!" And my buddy Trevor's like, "Why would you react like that?" I'm like, "Dude, that clown's freaky, man. Get that clown away from me. I don't care if your mom's paying him $20 an hour." Oh, there goes Zeus. But let me know in the comments, did you fear clowns growing up? Do you still fear clowns? Here we go. The Undertaker. When The Undertaker came in as the mystery partner or the mystery member of $1 Million Man back in the day in Survivor Series, I had that fear of The Undertaker. And here comes Diesel. Now, Big Daddy Diesel would always, I've said freak me out a lot in this video. I'm trying not to say that. But he would always kind of intimidate me just with his size, his tenacity, and his willingness to do damage. This Big Daddy Diesel inside this ring. See if he could do it here. Here we go. Let's see who's next. The one-man gang. Now, I was so disappointed. Oh, there goes. What did we just see? That is just so unrealistic. But I was so disappointed when the one-man gang changed himself to Akeem. But the one-man gang, man, look at this guy. You wouldn't want to see him in a back alley walking towards you, or hey, walking behind you. But this guy was just, that was a great gimmick, and a very terrifying one indeed, as he's going after the goon. Here we go, Gangrel. And I call him Gangrail, and I know a lot of you guys get on me for saying that, but it's Gangrel. And this guy, he should be in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I love the Brood with Edge, Christian, and Gangrel. There goes Bobby the Brain. That would be a very good costume for Halloween. An easy costume, but then everyone will say, what, are you supposed to be a vampire? But if you could team up with two of your buddies, you know, one would be Edge, one would be Christian, and one would be Gangrel. That would be amazing. Here comes Psycho Sid Justice. And this guy always had a temper. This guy's intensity was always through the roof as he's coming in here trying to go after the one-man gang. You got the young Undertaker from the early 90s going after the goon. And credit to the goon, man. Credit to the goon for still staying in this thing. But look at that goon. The goon throwing some great kicks. He's just not all about throwing punches. And he's throwing everything at all of his opponents here inside this ring. He wants it bad, brother. He wants it bad. Let's see who's coming in now. Adrian Adonis. And this guy, man, I don't know. Here goes a tombstone. Back in the day, he would just freak me out just because he was just so odd, man. But you know what? He was an entertainer, man. He was an entertainer. And let's see how Adrian Adonis does. Here already, he's hurt. Already he's hurt, brother. Taking a breather. Now he's playing possum. Now he's getting up. Oh no, there goes Gangrel. Gangrel. Let me know how you say it in the comments. But man, Undertaker had that size advantage. And now the Undertaker. Oh wow. Adrian Adonis is trying to do a belly to belly. And Adrian Adonis is stuck here. Don't tell me Adrian Adonis just came in. And Bundy. King Kong, don't call him Al. Bundy eliminates him. Man, I like the personnel that's in this ring right now. It's incredible stuff. And the goon is still in it. Wow, what power there by Earthquake. What a matchup that is, eh? Earthquake and the one-man gang. And now, wow, it looked like the one-man gang was looking for a takedown. He faked the takedown. The Goon didn't bite on it and went straight for an attack, and he was successful. And now the Goon landing forearm shots. How about this? What is the Goon going to do? He's going to try to go after Psycho Sid. George the Animal Steel. Now, mind you, kids in my age back then were huge fans of George the Animal Steel. For me, the guy scared me, brother. He scared me with his antics. So you didn't know what he was up to. You didn't know what he was thinking. And I never really liked George the Animal Steel. Let me know if you liked him. He always had a love for Miss Elizabeth, and we'd always pick on the Macho Man. But for all you guys do, I know I'm Team Macho. Here comes Giant Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you something right now, yeah. George the Animal Steel had gave me a lot of sleepless nights, yeah. Always flirting with Miss Elizabeth. Couldn't find his own girl. And I'm gonna tell you what right now, that bothered me, yeah. I spoke to Hulk Hogan. I spoke to even Gorilla Monsoon. And nobody did nothing, yeah. Nobody did nothing. On a quest for loyalty, this guy was a homewrecker. And it bothered me to the T, brother. Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you have it. There's Macho Man's take on George the Animal Steel. But anyway, let's get back to the action. The Undertaker. Let's see if the Undertaker reunites with his foe, Giant Gonzalez. And some people... Oh, there goes Psycho Sid. Oh, no. There goes Giant Gonzalez. And the Goon is still doing great things. How about that? The Undertaker with that clothesline, and then he flips. That's signature Undertaker. Some people say that the Giant Gonzalez Undertaker match was one of the worst matches of all time. For me, I loved it just because you finally saw somebody that was taller than the Undertaker. And the Undertaker was always considered one of the tallest wrestlers on the roster. But yeah, a lot of people say that was the worst, one of the worst matches ever. Come on, man. It's all about the spectacle. But right here, right now, we're going to see somebody else. On a side note, my throat is getting better. For all you guys that are concerned, here comes Andre the Giant of my medical situation. Taking the meds. And my throat's okay, man. Really thankful of that. Oh, there goes the Goon. 5 for fighting and a game misconduct. That's the Goon. You got to admit, though, the Goon had an MVP-like performance, or is that saying a little too much? Here comes Andre. Andre the Giant. Remember Andre? I'd always remember him having like so many teeth. He was a beast. Yokozuna. How can you not fear Yokozuna from back in the day? There goes King Kong Bundy. Wow. Yokozuna was Mr. Intensity. And he was an ultimate heel. Was Yokozuna ever a babyface? He was always the heel. And he always did a lot of damage. Won championships. And it was so cool to see the big man in action. And he could move too for his size. And oh no, what? Look at this. Size and strength by the one-man gang. Unbelievable. That is some unbelievable stuff here. Now George the Animal Steel. Here comes Dino Bravo. It's too bad we didn't see Dino Bravo and Earthquake. Oh, there goes George. Whoa, and the one-man gang. Wow. The one-man gang kind of lost control of that rope, which actually saved him from getting eliminated. So let's see now. Who is coming in now? Who is coming in now, brother? Papa Shango. And Papa Shango, man. Very, very interesting character. There goes the one-man gang. And Papa Shango, the cool thing about Papa Shango is that he's in here late, man. He's in here late. He has a chance. He definitely has a chance, but he's got to deal with Andre. Oh, nice job. Holy cow. But he's got to deal with Yokozuna as well. And how about this? We've never seen Yokozuna on the receiving end of a bear hug. Here comes the Berserker. Remember this guy? Huss. 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 Holy cow. Look at this guy. This guy is so weird. But he's coming in at a good number, man. Anybody else that comes in now is coming in at just a really good number. They all have a chance as the clock is coming ticking quick. Look at this. Is he going to slam him? What the? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That took a lot out of the Undertaker. He tombstone Andre. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. I am back. I jinxed the old feeling better narrative, but I think I'm better now as we have the home stretch right here. We got the home stretch. Dino Bravo. The Undertaker. Oh no, the old tag team. Remember the old tag team? Andre the Giant and Ted DiBiase. Here comes Brock Lesnar at 30. And I saw Brock Lesnar in person when WrestleMania was in Toronto back in the early 2000s. And when I saw him in person, man, I was forever just intimidated by this physical specimen in Brock Lesnar. This version of Brock. I remember just always having a mental picture of his skull tattoo on his back. I'm like, this guy is just absolutely incredible. How about this? Andre doing the tombstone on Ted DiBiase. Have we ever seen that before? Andre the Giant expanding his repertoire. Holy cow, man. How is that even possible that... I don't get it. So, oh, there goes Yokozuna. So Andre the Giant, this model is the actual game model of Andre the Giant. How was he able to do the tombstone? He didn't steal away. What? Let me know in the comments. That is insane stuff. Was that a glitch? Because he didn't steal away Ted DiBiase's finisher. That's not his finisher. It's the $1 Million Dream. I don't know, man, but holy cow. Berserker. Haas. Haas, is he going to do it here? Wow, the Undertaker. 90s Undertaker. Caught a break there. People forgot about him as he was in that vulnerable state. So let's see. Oh, nice job with the clothesline on Andre the Giant. And now a right hand on Brock Lesnar. Oh, there goes Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase is done. And now, oh, Berserker. Spine buster. So let's see what happens right here, man. This is the home stretch. Oh, nice job by the Undertaker keeping his guard up. And then he just launches Dino Bravo. Canadian Dino Bravo. Launches him to the side like he was nothing. And now, Brock Lesnar to the corner. Oh, no, you can't do that against Brock. Brock was game for it. Brock was ready. And then he threw the Undertaker down to the side here. DDT on Andre. Here we go, the Berserker. Could the Berserker be done here? No, he's staying alive. Crazy stuff by the Berserker on Papa Shango. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Good counter there by Papa Shango. And nice job again by the Undertaker. Keeping that guard up. Defense is so key in this. Wow, and then yanking that leg. Oh, but then on the receiving end of a beautiful, was that a belly to belly or a suplex? Oh, but then he clotheslines Andre from behind. And now he's going to give him a DDT. Wow, flipping Andre. And now, oh. Man, he had Papa Shango where he wanted. Undertaker taking on all these guys all at once, it seems. And now Taker, mounting an incredible offense, is now in some trouble. Let's see. I don't know if Andre's going to walk over to help him. No, Andre decides not to. And now the Undertaker looking for some redemption. Doesn't get it. The Undertaker's trying to go after everybody here. He's trying to lock horns with somebody. Oh. And he's lucky he didn't get thrown over that top rope. As now Undertaker giving Andre the Giant a face plant, and then he's now loading up a right hand, two right hands and a left hand on Brock. And now is he going to tombstone him? Can Brock shake it off? No, he can't. He couldn't do it. And somebody's got to go after Brock Lesnar, but no way. Oh, no, the Undertaker's not going to do this. He's not going to do it. What was he thinking? To try to eliminate Andre by lifting him up is nearly impossible. Oh, and then on the receiving end of a clothesline. What a final five this is. Is he going to... Oh, nice slam there by Andre. Now the Undertaker. Oh, he's got him. He's going to choke slam him right on the mat outside the ring. He does. Oh. And Berserker. Man, Berserker almost broke the ring there on that clothesline. The Undertaker getting saved by all three ropes. And now we're down to the final four. Undertaker eliminates the Berserker. And now it's down to the final three. Papa Shango. Oh, no. Oh. Undertaker's done, but Papa Shango, he just missed it. Because here we go, the final two. And Andre the Giant, you got to say, he's the favorite right now. It's awfully tough to get the big man over that top rope. But can Papa Shango do it? Can he do it? Here we go. This is it. Oh, no. I don't think he's got it, man. I don't think he's got it. Just when the guy that's on the receiving end of this is much larger, the guy that's trying to mount the elimination just never gets it. We've seen it before. Oh, no. Who's serving breakfast? Andre's serving pancakes here. But luckily, Papa Shango gets it back to a neutral position. Can Papa Shango use his speed here? He's got that speed advantage. Nice job there. Is he going to get him? Oh. The only problem here is how is Papa Shango going to get him over that top rope? It's nearly impossible. What is this? He's giving him a bear hug, and I'm looking at Andre's stats at the bottom there. It's going down. Very slowly. Oh. But when you do this, it leaves you wide open for a counter. And now Shango, oh, he tried to shake the cobwebs. But great move by Andre the Giant on attacking, being an opportunist here. And now Andre looking to chalk up another victory. No way, Papa Shango's got something left in the tank. He's running on empty, but he's got something left in the tank. Let's see what happens here. To the corner. Oh, he's going to try it again. This is going to exhaust Papa Shango, though. He's got him on that top rope. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, but see, that really sucks the life out of him when he does that. Oh, no, he just like ran into a wall. And that wall is Andre the Giant. Now Andre to the corner. Papa Shango's got to counter this. He does. Clutch move by Papa Shango. Oh, a nice counter there by Andre. I feel like the momentum is swinging to Andre's side, even though he's on the receiving end of that. But Andre is stunned here. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, what was that? Did he just bite him? Oh, and then he headbutts him in the back of the neck. I don't know how that would hurt, but some crazy stuff. Papa Shango showcasing a lot of skill. Here we go. Could this be it? He's done it. Unbelievable. Papa Shango is going to the Champions Rumble. Are you kidding me? He was up against it. The Vegas odds did not have him winning. Oh my gosh. Well, it was a far-fetched dream, but the dream has become a reality for Papa Shango. Oh my gosh, man. That is some crazy stuff. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Can't wait to read all your comments about the 1,000 questions that I asked throughout the course of this video. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. It's Ricky J, brother. Take care. All the best. See you later.